Hi, Tabitha. I was looking at my notes. I love that you started this video reflection off with your coaching plan. You immediately went into it, and that would be the intent. I mean, that's the purpose of that. So I thought you did a great job. And you talked about two areas, one being micro-political and the other one being external leadership. And those are two areas, to be honest, that I always struggled with. They're areas that are hard for everybody, I think. And I do also like the fact that you put students and parents in the same group. Like you're reaching out to students, but you're also reaching out to parents. And you see that as two pockets of stakeholders, which is smart. You're doing some shadowing with your administrator right now to provide yourself with these opportunities to kind of look and see how to do that and see examples. You talked about word of mouth, and you're right. I just said A former administrator that kind of mentored me told me one time that you have to create your own news. Don't let other people do it for you. So in today's era, I probably would be blogging, or I would have a virtual newsletter that went out. I would create my own news. I don't allow other people to do it for me. And if you aren't creating your news and they're writing it for you, they can write it positive, but they also can write it negative. So you need to always maintain that connection that is positive, that you are promoting the great things that are going on, that you're doing, that you've witnessed, that you've observed. You call attention to that. Just don't let others be your only mouthpiece. And I know that's not what you're saying, because if you have a great conference, parents are going to go say, she's really fair, you can go and talk to her. That's absolutely correct. And you do want to do that. The other part to that is also men do this a lot better than women. And that's one of the reasons I'm sharing this is they promote themselves, the great things they're doing. For women, often we feel that we should be modest and not do that, then we don't, and then we miss out on opportunities. So you have to sell yourself. You have to be proud of what you've accomplished as an administrator and what you're capable of. Make sure other people know that as well. And they are going to see a male more apt to be in the position than a female. So there are some gender issues that you will fight. One of the things that when you were talking that I started reflecting on, and that's this idea of it's not so much just getting the community into you, but it's about you going into the community. I know in New Hanover County, the superintendent actually goes out to a coffee shop and makes himself available for anyone who wants to walk in and meet with him a couple hours. Like I think it's on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday. So twice a month. He gives you an hour of time that you can come meet with him. And it's on neutral ground. It's not in his office. It's not in an intimidating environment. I think he even buys you coffee. So that's an incredible way to get out in the community that doesn't require a lot. But at that time, then he can go back and he can put on Twitter, which he does. I was at the coffee shop. It was great meeting people. I love being out in the community. He's making his own news. He's creating the positive. So these are things we can do to support ourselves. And as females, in leadership roles, we really have to be very aware of that. Great entry. Thanks for the reflection.